Students, this is part 2 of the chapter 10 philosophy of constitution। तो हमने प्रीवियस लेक्चर में कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन की फिलॉसफी को समझा था। अब हम ये देखेंगे कि पॉलिटिकल फिलॉसफी क्या है, व्हाट इज़ द पॉलिटिकल फिलॉसफी ऑफ आवर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन। अब ये बहुत मुश्किल होता है समझना इस वर्ड को कि पॉलिटिकल फिलॉसफी है क्या। इसको एक वर्ड में समझना बहुत मुश्किल है। हमें इसके पूरे के पूरे टर्म्स को समझना पड़ेगा और देखना पड़ेगा कि हमारी जो पॉलिटिकल फिलॉसफी है हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में वो क्या थी। इट रेजिस्ट एनी सिंगल लेबल बिकॉज इट इज़ लिबरल, डेमोक्रेटिक, egalitarian, secular and federal, open to community values, sensitive to the needs of religious and linguistic minorities as well as historically disadvantaged groups, and committed to building a common national identity. In short, it is committed to freedom, equality, social justice and some form of national unity. But underneath all this, there is a clear emphasis on peaceful and democratic measures for putting this philosophy into practice. इंडिविजुअल फ्रीडम। अब हम देखेंगे कि हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन की जो फिलॉसफी है उसमें इंडिविजुअल को फ्रीडम किस किस तरह से मिली हुई है। द फर्स्ट पॉइंट टू नोट अबाउट द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज इट्स कमिटमेंट टू इंडिविजुअल फ्रीडम। रिमेंबर, राम मोहन रॉय प्रोटेस्टेड अगेंस्ट curtailment of the freedom of the press by the British colonial state. It is not surprising, therefore, that freedom of expression is an integral part of Indian Constitution. So, this is freedom from arbitrary arrest. The infamous Rowlatt Act, which the national movement opposed so vehemently, sought to deny this basic freedom. Social justice. Classical liberalism always privileges rights of the individuals over demands of social justice and community values. The liberalism of the Indian Constitution differs from the version in two ways. First, it was always linked to social justice. The best example of this is the provision for reservation for scheduled caste and scheduled tribes in the constitution. The makers of the constitution believed that the mere granting of the right to equality was not enough to overcome age-old injustice suffered by these groups or to give real meaning to their right to vote. Special constitutional measures were required to advise their interest. Therefore, the constitution makers provided a number of special measures to protect the interest of scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, such as the reservation of seats in legislature. The constitution also made it possible for the government to reserve public sector jobs for these groups, respect for diversity and minority rights. तो अब हम ये समझेंगे कि किस तरह हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में डाइवर्सिटी को रेस्पेक्ट किया गया है और माइनॉरिटीज़ के राइट्स को किस तरह प्रोटेक्ट किया गया है। द इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन एनकरेजेस इक्वल रिस्पेक्ट बिटवीन कम्युनिटीज़. दिस वॉज नॉट ईजी इन आवर कंट्री, फर्स्ट बिकॉज कम्युनिटीज़ डू नॉट ऑलवेज हैव अ रिलेशनशिप ऑफ इक्वालिटी. दे टेंड टू हैव hierarchical relationship with one another. Second, when these communities do see each other as equal, they also tend to become rivals in the case of religious communities. It was important to ensure that no one community systematically dominates other. This made it mandatory for our constitution to recognize community-based rights. It was important to ensure that no one community systematically dominate others, and it mandatory for our constitution to recognize community based rights. ये हम पहले से पढ़ चुके हैं. One such right is the right of religious communities to establish and run their own educational institution. Such institutions may receive money from the government. This provision shows that the Indian Constitution does not see religion merely as a private matter concerning the individual. So now this was all about for today's lecture. Thank you, children.